Hi everybody. Here's some help with creating these scale drawings on the Khan Academy scale drawings first level. So I'm given a problem. Cole is an urban planner. He wants to create a small scale drawing of a city block. The block is a square with side length 90 meters. Now I'll use the scratch pad down here. So I'm given some options of colors I can use. First of all, I know this is a square. So it has right angles like you see here and all sides the same length. Now they give me a scale. 1 unit is 30 meters. So I could think of this as a table. My number of units and my number of meters. So if I have 1 unit, that means I have 30 meters. If I had another unit, then I would have a total of 60 meters. And if I had 3 units, I would have 90 meters. Well, 90 meters is what I want, so I know every side should be 3 units. This is the idea behind these scales, proportional relationships. 1 unit, 30 meters. Every unit is 30 meters. Now I can solve this with a proportion, since it's a proportional relationship. If I know every unit is 30 meters, and I'm looking for a total of 90 meters, then I can solve this proportion here and get the same thing. 90 times 1 divided by 30, I get 3 units. So when I drag wherever I drag these corners, I've got to make sure it's a square, and I've got to make sure each side is 3 units. So I'll check my answer, and yay, good for me. So I'll go to the next question. This one says, Rishi is making a map of a remote village. In this village, each hut has a rectangular base measuring 4 meters by 6 meters. So here is our scale. 2 units is 1 meter. So if I had another 2 units, and I can't draw it on here, if I had another 2 units, okay, getting back to this, I just got interrupted, that's no problem. The hut is rectangular, it measures 4 meters by 6 meters. So they give us this scale. 2 units makes up 1 meter. So I'm just going to write that out so I remember it. 2 units makes up 1 meter. Now I'll make a table because it helps me understand. So if I've got 2 units, then I've got 1 meter. If I've got 4 units, that means I've got 2 meters. If I've got 6 units, that means I've got 3 meters. So 6 units here is 3 meters in real life. So 8 units makes up 4 meters. One of these sides has to be 4 meters. So I know because of this scale, it's going to take 8 units to make up these 4 meters. So I'll drag this to 8 units. The other side is 6 meters, so I know that if I have 10 units, that means I have 5 meters, and if I have 12 units, I have 6 meters, because it's 2 units for every 1 meter. So now my other side, the first side is 8, the second side is going to be 12. So one way I can look at this is that every 2 units is 1 meter. So I've got 2 units, that's 1 meter, 2 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters. 1 meter, 2 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters, 5 meters, 6 meters. That's what I needed. So check my answer. Yay! Now I made up this table to show the relationship, but I don't have to make a table like this. I'm going to erase my table here. I can just solve with a proportion. I know that 1 meter is 2 units. So if I want, I'll do the 4 meters. 4 meters, how many units do I have? 4 times 2 divided by 1, that's 8 units. Or I could think of it like, okay, I've got 1 meter, I need 4 times that, so I need 4 times as many units, or 8 units. So it's two ways of doing the same thing. The idea, the most important thing you have to know is the scale. Okay, the last way of looking at this. I've got, he says, "You've fallen into my trap," Justin shouts, laughing like the madman he is. The mouse he captures stares back at him indifferently as it munches on a piece of cheese at the bottom of a box, see, none of this I care about, whose base measures 12 centimeters by 12 centimeters. That's the part I care about. 12 centimeters by 12 centimeters. So I know that the scale here is 3 blocks makes up 2 centimeters. But the way I can look at this is how many of this distance, how many of these do I need to make 12 centimeters? So if I've got 2, another 1, 2, 3 gives me 4. And another 1, 2, 3 blocks gives me 6. And another 1, 2, 3 blocks gives me 8. And another 1, 2, 3 blocks gives me 10. And another 1, 2, 3 blocks gives me 12. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these 2 centimeter distances to make up 12 centimeters. Well, there happens to be 3 blocks in every one, so that means I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I've got 18 blocks. Since I have 6 of these units, 6 of these 2 centimeter units, that makes up 18 blocks. So on this drawing, I'm going to drag everything so that it's 18. Actually, I have to drag it bigger. 18 by 18. Hooray. Could I have solved with a proportion? Of course I could have solved with a proportion. 2 centimeters gives me 3 units, or for every 2 centimeters there's 3 units based on the scale that I'm given. So if I need 12 centimeters, 12 times 3 divided by 2, I need 18